Kia ora, hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined so far tonight. FS Farmer, thank you, and appreciate you leaving me on in the background. And Vixington, hello, welcome in. And Joel FS25, hello, thank you for joining. And by the looks of it, you're jumping onto the server. So, yeah, we are into the next month. So we've got a bit of planting to do, got a bit of weed spraying to do, and some fertilizing. So, yeah, a few jobs to do, as well as we've got a grass field that is ready. Just trying to think what we do, whether we make hay or whether we do silage. I'm thinking possibly doing some hay. Yeah, we've definitely got our crops have sprouted, and we've got a couple of fields left to plant some other crops. So yeah, could be a busy time. Yeah, hey there, Joel, Miss Page. So what we will do, I think, is we will get a tractor set up with the sprayer, and we will get that ready. We put some herbicide in it to begin with, and once we've sprayed all the fields, we can put some fertilizer in it. So yeah, hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. My Sunday is nearly over, and I have work to go to tomorrow. So yeah, lots of fun. And I had a really late night last night. It was a fantastic stream we had on our Brazilian map, but yeah, unfortunately I woke up way too early in the morning, and yeah, so feeling a bit tired, so I'm not too sure if I don't think we'll have a late one tonight, especially with work tomorrow. And Wasdale Time-Lapse, kia ora, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Thanks for that link too. Those northern lights are just amazing. Honestly, if I didn't know that they were real, I swear it would be AI. I think I might have to try and figure out a way of doing a repair station here. Hey, and yes, I noticed that. Welcome into the Kirim raid. Thank you all for joining. So yeah, Joel, if you like, you could do the spraying if you want. Heaps of fields to go for. So we're doing the herbicide at the moment to get rid of the weeds, and then we will do the fertilizer. Hey, Kirim, welcome in. Smashed and bashed the like buttons. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much. And yep, you would be happy if you'd captured that on your own camera. Yeah, those northern lights are just unreal. Like I say, if I didn't know that they were real, I'd swear that was AI generated. Because yeah, it just doesn't look. They just don't look real. But yeah, I know that they are real. Like I say, we don't get northern or southern lights where I live, so it's a phenomena that I miss out on. This is a 170. I think I want the 170. Yep, 170 chip. So this one is in Poland. It's a nice little Polish map. There's a couple of them come out actually that were really good. This one came out just before the second one. And you know how I judge maps by the edges, and this one really does have quite a good edge on it. So yeah, he's done a really good job. And I just wanted to do something a bit different for the multiplay, so we're only using Zeta tractors. Zeta is Czechoslovakian, I do know that, but they did work with a Polish company for a little while, so they're about as close as we can get to branded Polish tractors. Otherwise, we'd end up getting lizard branded Ursas, which, yeah, I like to drive a brand. So I'm not too sure what we're going to plant. Should check the calendar, I suppose. Yeah, now mustard is it's a very unusual looking growing plant. So let's see what we've got in the way of growing calendar. So what can we plant? We can plant bean. We won't be planting carrots. Could do corn. Lentil maybe? Why not? See if it does lentil. No, it doesn't look like we can do lentil. I might have to grab the other. I think we've still got the planter. What else could we plant? Okay, I'm thinking we might plant next month. What was it? The millet. Might do the millet next month. So I'll leave one of the fields spare. So let's go see about that planter. I'm pretty sure we've still got that planter. Here we go. Gently nudge it. So, do we still have that planter or not? So they did release a bison harvester, so might sell our class and get the bison, seeing it's a bit more of a Polish. You got an efficient way of spraying. We missed it. Okay, looks like we've got our planter still here, so that's good. Hiram put it away for us, so that was nice. Have a look at the map under weeds. Righto. Will do. Haha, love it. Love it. Definitely a good way to do it. It actually cries out to be just one big field, but I want to do all the sort of different crops, so it's just easier to have smaller fields and plant the different crops. So why lentil? There we go. Let's plant some lentil. So yeah, it's a nice map, this one. It's gently undulating. Before I start planting, I must show you guys what we have. Okay, so we have the fire station. So yeah, with the fire pack installed, so we may get a call out and have to do it. So I've done a couple of jobs. They do seem to be working. People have recommended that we do base game and maps and a new save. So I'm basically breaking all the rules. I do not have a new save, and I'm not on a base game map. So it may or may not work for all of them. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, so we do have that. But let's get back to our job in hand. I'm not too sure whether lentils will need a different kind of harvester or whether we can use an ordinary harvester. We'll find out. So yeah, if you caught my intro, you may have noticed that there's been a few more names added to it. The list of new members was finally updated by YouTube, and I managed to fit them all on using DaVinci Resolve. We got it all sorted, and yeah, it's Oh, I wonder if I needed to unfold this. Probably did. Visually, it's working okay, but or yeah, it's working okay, but I haven't unfolded it. Oh dear. Um, so yeah, it moves along quite a bit because we have a few names to fit in, but managed to get them all in. So yeah, really pleased about that. You'll you'll join back. Need to connect your wheel. Not a problem, Joel. Definitely makes life a bit easier having a wheel. I have to say though, I was struggling to get DaVinci Resolve to do what I wanted it to do. The information I was getting on YouTube, the tutorials were all a bit out of date, I think. So I think there's a new and better way to find it, or at least I've found a new and better way to find it, or to do it. So yeah. And I'll probably end up having to make a new intro video when we get the new map. And I'll probably have to, I was just looking at the intro and thinking I don't actually have a lot of Hutan Pantai on it. Lots of Kinlake, lots of Riverbend Springs, although I think they were my favourite maps. I first started streaming on Hutan Pantai, so don't get me wrong, I haven't not played on Hutan Pantai, but I do like Riverbend Springs. I've done that on a personal playthrough. Still go on to it occasionally and have a blat. Hey, Jennifer Cantwell, hello, welcome in. Hey, Shane, welcome in. Was in Calm Farm. Yeah, he does a great stream. He really does. Yeah, another YouTuber I found, an Australian guy, and he's actually really good. Does a lot of multiplayer. Has a big multiplayer team, and they do a lot of rice and all that sort of thing. So, and they're on Hutan Pantai. So, I don't think I've planted lentils yet, so it's going to be interesting to see what they're like. Actually, we planted too much mustard last stream, but that's okay. Yeah, your Kinlake server, nice. Got to have the Kinlake map. There's a great map though. Yeah, sorry, I won't be able to do that at the moment. We're on this one, but yeah, not a lot of land to get in Kinlake to set up your own farm. my Kiwi Return series, I actually built my own farm down by the fish hatchery. Not the best of neighbourhoods, was a bit smelly, but you do get used to it. Yeah, the greenhouse challenge. Basically, we built a whole lot of greenhouses. So it's a series that I need to actually finish. I haven't finished it yet. Basically got a couple of episodes that I need to do, so yeah, just need to get motivated to end them. It's sort of like at that stage where I just don't want to end it, so if I keep putting it off, then I won't have ended it. It's silly, funny rationale, I know, but yeah. Yes, Insane Sim Guy. Yes, I am familiar with him. Made Forest Hills for all platforms. Yeah, yeah, not a bad map maker. Yeah, may have a new favorite American map on Farming Simulator 25. I'll be honest, I have had difficulty finding a good American map that I've wanted to play on. To me, Riverbend Springs is still probably one of the best American maps out there. And it's base game, so it doesn't really count. I couldn't really get into Riverbend Springs the aftermath. I did do a small series on Judith Plains, but it was sort of left. There was a few bugs on it, and he never returned to it to fix them. So, yeah. Made by Pepe's, and it came out yesterday. The map is called Rural Farmlands of Ohio. Yeah, it's an okay map. The edges are, yeah, he, yeah, didn't quite get them finished nicely, unfortunately. And there's no puddles on the road. That's another criteria I judge a map for. When I go onto a map, one of the first things I do is check out the roads leaving, and hoping that they're not going into a tunnel on flat land. There's a tunnel, it should be going into a mountain. And I check the roads to see if there's any puddles on it, because that's sort of like a standard feature now on most farm sim maps. Yeah, Joel, a good map edge helps with the immersion. It helps if you don't feel like you're boxed in. Yeah, Kiram, fire away. You were checking your metrics for views? Nice. Posts seem to show up as a view. Yeah, I usually do a few posts every now and then. It's showing a metric that someone liked a post. Yep, probably would actually. Yeah, Wasdale, good realism for English maps. Yes, well, Oxygen David did include road repair textures, so yeah, it hasn't really included the potholes yet. Now, if you want a good map for potholes, it's the Daheim map. Little map, but yeah, that actually had potholes that you felt in the tractor. That was really great. Yes, light counts as a view. Nice. So if you're short on views to get monetized, you could slap a whole lot of posts up. Oh, force feedback. Proper force feedback would be awesome. You know, feeling the plow rut with your wheel. You know, when you nudge against it, so it forces you back in line. That would be absolutely awesome to have that kind of feedback. But yeah, it's something that Giants hasn't really got sorted. I'm actually using a manual spring loaded loading from my wheel software rather than the Giants loading. It's just better. It feels better. Yeah, I think it was from Joel when he viewed it. Never knew posts could count as views. Oh, I didn't know that either, but it's good to know. And apparently the console version of Whitcomb Park won't have the starter farm. Instead, you have to download a buildings pack and make the farm yourself. Ah, okay. Yeah, it might be that it's too big. They do have limits. The Giants has a limit to the map size, and it is a very, very big map size-wise. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Right, just about finished this one, and then we'll leave that field over there for next month when we want to plant the other of the crop. It's funny, I was listening to some Billy Joel before I started the stream, and yet the song that I've got running through my head is Anything She Does by Genesis. Go figure. Good song though, I enjoy Genesis. I've got the fire alert set for about an hour, but I could manually produce a fire alert. So yeah, I couldn't use the built-in fire station on the map because it wasn't operable. You couldn't open the doors or anything like that. So basically I produced a second farm, gave contractor rights to this farm, and yeah, we're basically got the fire engines and all that all set up. Right, let's go get one of the rollers and I'll roll that field. I suppose technically you shouldn't have to with a planter, but I think it does actually still count. Depends on how many we have on the stream when the fire alarm goes off. I've got the Mercedes Unimog and I've got the Man as well, so yeah, but which one? I think that's actually a pig field there, so I'm wondering if we should buy the pig field. Do some pigs. Well, I haven't done pigs for a long time. Accidentally kicked off an AI driver. Didn't want an AI driver. Lost connection. Oh, that's no good. So Shane, how did the rugby game go? I haven't actually caught up on that side of the news. England got bronze in the World Cup. Nice one. Can't you join? Just come over. You don't have to join. Just come over and you jump in the machine. Should have rights to the machine. But yeah, you should be able to jump in one of the machines, and you should be able to. No respect, eh? No respect. Yeah, I put a password on it so people don't join. So they have to join my farm, and if they're on my farm, they have access to the machines. I haven't put the siren on because they're like really annoying. Hey, Cher, welcome in. Okay, so we don't have. So yeah, I really don't have any idea how to do this. I haven't actually done one of these. We're over at the car accident at the moment, Cher, if you want to jump over to the fire engines. Just got to hold it down and eventually it will work its way. That's it. Sitting there quite calmly. Hey Cher, welcome in. Rescue stuck person. Mission complete. Okay, we can head back to the fire station. You can jump in this fire engine if you like, Cher. Hey Varden, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. We are on the Polish map Cybuchowo. And yeah, we've got the fire engine pack. I'm just trying that out as well. As well, it's got a farm that we're growing all the different crops on. There we go, we've got another emergency, just got back in time. Oh, thanks, Wasdale. Might need a strimmer for the poppies. Might do, yeah. Do you want to jump in, Share? Got a straw bale fire. You'll carry on with the farm work? No worries. There's a field that's partially rolled, and there's a field that could do with some mowing as well. You want to do some farm work? Oh, I've got to watch out for those postal vans, man. But yeah, just a reminder, folks, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. Doesn't cost anything, really does help the channel. So I was watching Looney Farm Guy doing test on this, and when it's showing up white, it means that you're actually doing something with the doing something to put the fire out. So yeah, Joel, you can actually jump out. You can leave that stationary, and you can jump out, and you can use a hand hose as well. Marshmallows, yeah. Yeah, it does take a little while to put out, so... I smell sausages! Sorry, that's an ad from New Zealand. Here we go. Done. Yeah, he's doing ground control. Hot, hot. Is that how you do dry cleaning in Farm Sim? Stand on a stack of burning bales? Maybe. Sorry, steam your clothes. I mean, not dry cleaning. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. And I know Farm Sim purists would be saying this isn't Farm Sim, but I know a lot of farmers that are volunteers, especially in the Rural Fire Brigade. They are prepared to drop everything to go and put a fire out on a farm or in the bush or anything like that. So it is technically part of farm life. May not be farming, but it's a part of farm life. All right, time to get back to me normal clothes. All right, should bring our vehicles over so we can drive back if we're going to be totally realistic. But yeah, it's a volunteer fire department. Yep, when the job is done, return to civilian work. That's the one. I actually lived in a small town for a while with volunteer fire brigade. One of my bosses was actually a volunteer, so Yeah, got a lot of small tractors around here. I think some of them were leasing and some were we own. My city, they have paid firefighters, but there's also a lot of volunteers. I think the volunteers do a lot of good work and make the community safer. Yeah, yeah, you're right there, Kiram. Definitely, and they're real heroes, really, because they're prepared to put themselves into danger to protect other people. And they're not wanting to get paid for it. Well, everyone would like to get paid for it, but they're prepared to donate their time for the good of the community. But I'm using that as a de facto shed. I probably should just build a shed there. Looks like the mower model's broken. Probably still cut with those not folding down. So yeah, small grass fields, so you don't get a lot of grass work out of these. Hey, Joel, you keep silently detaching your sprayer. Oh, I see your dilemma. accidentally. Yeah. Yeah, good thing we have the telehandler. It is. Some reason the AI is not quite picking up on the edge of that field. I have to do a rundown. Alfie Blackburn, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Great to have you here again. Hope your Sunday is going well. Yeah, so just doing a bit of multiplayer on Cybuchowo. I think I'm badly pronouncing that, but Nice little Polish map. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking. Hello, welcome in. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Hope your ferry crossing wasn't too adventurous. Ferry crossings aren't really something you want to be too much of an adventure, do you? Yeah, I'm going to have to find a crossplay repair mod so we can actually start repairing our equipment. Otherwise, we're going to have to take them down to the repair station. And I need to get myself a pressure washer. You know, a good pressure washer that has a long range? Sounds good. Yeah, I thought I might just stick with the base game pressure washer, less mods to have to mow, less mods to have to, I've been mowing, less mods to have to download. Actually, I think we've got a nice little tractor here that'll be just perfect for the heading. It was kind of bad, but not too crazy. I managed, but both my daughters were throwing up for most of the entire trip. Ah, sorry to hear that, mate. Yeah, that's not good being seasick. I am prone to being a bit motion sick myself, so yeah. It's the swells that get you too. Oh, I hope they've recovered okay. Hey Joel, no, not as busy today. But I think we've got about the right amount of people for the jobs at hand. Now, I'm really not used to having such a small tedder. Oh, man. Keep activating the worker. Yeah, purchase bracelets that apply pressure on a certain point below your wrist, and they help. I've heard they can be really good, those bracelets. Yeah, fortunately my kids have got past being motion sick in cars, so that's good. But yeah, we haven't actually been on a ferry as such to find out how that would go. Do we have a welder? Why share? What have you broken? Or weeder? No, we're spraying the weeds with herbicide. What you could do is grab the windrower. After I've tedded the hay, you could windrow it. Just trying to kick that hay back into the field. Hey Shane, yep, back, just watch Calm Farming play on Forest Hills. Oh, nice. Might have to check on that stream and see how it goes. And check on it later. In case everyone's wondering, there's a YouTuber called Roy Malloy. He's actually not too bad for an Australian. Sorry, Joel. Cousin rivalry, that's what we have. Especially when it comes to the rugby. Yeah, we could do that. The Kubota Ford by 4 with the 4 seats. I think we've got the smaller Kubota at the moment, so we could trade that in on a 4-seater. Or we could buy a Skoda. Hey Lone Wolves, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. And South Africa won this morning, like usual. And I just found out we are the first country in the world to be all 3 different types of Rugby World Cups. Oh, well done. Well, if you want, you could, if Sheer wants to, Sheer could do the fertilizing, so empty the herbicide out of the sprayer and could be some fertilizer tanks sitting on the ground. She could do fertilizing if she wanted to, and then maybe you could grab the windrower and windrow after I've tedded this field. Got the sevens rugby, under 20s rugby, and the regular rugby World Cups. Nice. Yeah, you were, oh, Alfie, Blackburn, you were planning on doing some more mowing today, but the mower shared a shear bolt, so I need to go to the tractor supply when it opens later. That is annoying. That is annoying when you want to do a job and it breaks and you can't do anything until someone opens. At least it's just a shear bolt. They're doing what they're designed to do: protect the mower by braking, so you don't have an expensive repair bill. Yeah, Shane, will you go next year to Australia to watch the World Cup? No. No, I won't be going to Australia to watch the World Cup. Well, careful of that PTO, you don't want to get caught in that. Yeah, I think it'll cost me like $5 or $7, so not too bad. Definitely way cheaper than having to replace a gearbox. That's what they're there for. They're just doing their job. As annoying as it is, they're doing their job. Hey Shane, you got 2 subscribers and you're not doing anything? Oh, you'll have to start doing something. So you got a choice, Joel. Either we can hook the windrower up and you can windrow and I'll follow behind with the baler, or I can do the windrowing and you can follow behind with the baler. So just let me know what you'd like to do. Yeah, Shane, going to bed now? Good idea. I should be going to bed too. Yeah, Eric, 3 now in case you start. I'm with you now, Eric. Yeah, Shane. 3 now. You can do the windrow. Awesome. I will grab the tractor and make a start on the baling and follow you. Yeah, Scrappy, are you part of the Discord yet? Name is in the Discord. I'll just put a link in to the chat for the Discord. Yeah, so it should be in the lounge on the Discord, as well as announcements. I think it's Kiwi Sim Farmers multiplayer game, and passwords listed in Discord as well. Got to get the baler around past the post. No, I got to be careful. This does those weird sized bales. Wonder if that's the liftable bales. Might be liftable bales. But yeah, we don't need liftable bales. We've got a telehandler. How can you already be number one in XP? Hasn't been a lot of chatting in the vertical stream. Hey, no worries, Joel. Thanks for jumping in anyway. Enjoy your dinner. In the horizontal, by the way. Is that the Bison? I think it's got a bit of stuff added to it. Yeah, cool. I'm on PC. I don't actually take much notice of the size of the mods. But I have tried to keep the mod numbers down, so you're not having to download a whole heap. I've only put the essentials in. I think the windrowing is just about been done. I think there's just a little bit to fix. Looks like there's a little stretch that hasn't been done. But there should still be the fields that need fertilizing. Yeah, we'll see how that goes there, Scrappy. Yeah, I haven't actually activated the Discord chat tonight. Alright, the first field of tedding done, and my dad just told me he's going to do the rest of the tedding. I just have to rake, bale, and pick up the bales. Oh, not much to do then. Real farming too, that is. Not this kind of pretend farming that we do. No, found that was too awkward there, Scrappy. I did a multiplayer with everyone having their own farms, and it got awkward because you were wanting to go into the next month, but someone hasn't turned up, and then you can't move because they're going to be harvesting or something like that. It just didn't work out that well. We had a few people come in, set up a farm, make a whole heap of changes, and then never come back in again. So yeah, everyone's sort of on the same farm at the moment. Just works out a bit easier. Because this server is only available when I'm playing. So it's not a 24-hour server. Cool there, Scrappy. I'm just finishing off this baling, so yeah, if you like, you could grab the telehandler and pick up the bales and take them directly to the shed, or you could hook up the bale trailer and pick up the bales that way. Not that many. We don't have big fields here. Small Polish map with small fields. Yeah, Joel, they're hay, so we won't be wrapping them. Although apparently there is a thing called haylage, which is wrapped hay, but it's not incorporated into the game. Oh, need to get the DLC? Yeah. Yeah, so we've got some interesting crops. We've got poppies, we've got mustard, and I planted what did I plant? Oh, I can't remember what I planted today. Hey, Black Member, welcome in. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Yeah, so what did we plant down here? Lentils. That's what we planted, lentils. It should already be linked in the chat that you're in the pinned comment. Yeah, Black Mamba, it's been a good day. Spent a large portion of it fighting with DaVinci Resolve to get my credit roll done. Had a whole heap of new members come in. Thank you to Eric the Crazy Viking for that. That reminds me, I should start doing some links for people. So check out FS Farmer. There's some great videos about horseplay and auto drive, and has everything sort of ticking over nicely. And check out Eric the Crazy Viking. Amazing guy, very generous, and is a huge asset to the community. So yeah, definitely check him out. He does a lot of vlogging and is very, very well practiced in driving the machines. So it's really good. Well, you're in the vertical there, Scrappy. So, and check out Lone Wolves as well. And Black Mamba, you have your own channel as well, doing a bit of Fortnite stuff by the looks of it. We'll stick you in. Never know, might be able to convert you over to Farm Sim. Yeah, you're in horizontal but has the vertical form. Yeah, so that's the vertical stream that you're in there, Scrappy. Yeah, there we go. Just put that in there as well. I'll put Share's link in. Never know, we might be able to get Share to actually do some streaming herself. And Kirim. Definitely check out Kirim. He's so close to getting 1,000 subs. If you haven't subbed to him yet, your sub would be greatly appreciated. So definitely give him a sub if you haven't done so already. And check out Wasdale Timelapse as well. Does time-lapse photography of the night sky, and I find that quite fascinating. Yeah, share maybe one day. And because I know sometimes he does jump in and watch the stream afterwards. Cajun Savage Gaming. He does a bit of Farm Sim, but also does a lot of American Truck Simulator as well. Great guy. And yeah, definitely worth checking out. Hey, how's it going there? Right, yeah, so I'm back focused on the game now. So Braxy, welcome in. So just trying to think. Just want to see what we'd planted here. Can you hear a siren? I can't actually hear the siren anymore. I might go and turn it off. Yeah, so we might actually have to maintain some of the machinery. Unless anyone want to go and put out a fire or something like that, we could organise something like that. Yeah, sorry, Braxy, but we're sort of getting to the end of the stream. I had a late one last night and I woke up way too early. So, car fire. Here we go, people. Who's interested in coming over to the fire station and putting out a car fire? Let's get changed. Yep, Joel's heading off. Have we still got that job, or has it disappeared? I don't see the... I don't see the red tag anywhere. Okay, straw bales. Need to have dinner? No worries. Alright, so we'll get these bales put out. Joel just cut across the field. I'm going to drive through someone's farm. Just the one bale, and it'll take forever to put out. Hey, we've done it. Finally got there in time. You know, I haven't put the siren on because it's really annoying. And nothing like a siren in New Zealand. New Zealand has a totally different siren. There you go, I told you it was annoying. Alright, so it's been an eventful day. We've got some farming done, we've done some emergency work, saved someone in a car, and put out a couple of bale fires. Apparently there's a bin fire and a pallet fire and a cat rescue as well, and a car fire. So will I be using this pack on the English map? No, I probably won't. A, the steering wheel's on the wrong side for an English map, and the sign writing is all wrong for an English map. Because from what I remember from my history books, after that little disagreement in 1940s, England was assured not to be forced to learn German. Hey, Wasdale time-lapse, close to 100 subs. Awesome. So, I should change back into my civvies. All right, we'll put this away. Oh, so I should do some terraforming and put a shed in this area here. We're definitely using it as a shed. Yeah, 100 subs. That was a milestone. I remember getting that milestone and being totally chuffed and wrapped. Yeah, if you put yourself in a room with 100 people, that is a lot of people. And you start thinking, wow. And they've all liked my videos enough to sub. So and then you get the likes of Daggerwin that have hit 1 million subscribers. That is just an amazing number. Well earned. Definitely well earned. He's doing a realism series too. He's just started it. So definitely worth checking out. And Share, you've got 32. So you're getting close to your 50. I think once you get 50, you can do live streaming. You saw it and you can't wait for the next episode. Yeah, he always does a great stream. But yeah, hey everyone, thanks for joining. I'm going to call it a night there. Had a really late night last night on the stream. It went so well. And so just going to have an early night tonight. We'll try and have an early night tonight. So yeah, we will go for our photo. And yeah, sorry, Scrappy. If you, yeah, sorry you couldn't do much, but you're all set for next week. So that'll be awesome to have you on, mate. So yeah, there's Joel, Mr. Page. Yeah, so hey, thank you to everyone that's joined. Appreciate it. It's been great having you here. Great to have you in the chat. And thank you to everyone that has hit the sub. If you or the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button. It would be absolutely awesome. And if you haven't subbed yet, feel free to do that as well. It doesn't cost anything and really does help the channel. But yeah, until next time, have a good day, a good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until the next stream, which will be all going well, Wednesday night, my time. See you then. Bye.